Hi my friends, my name is Big Drip Boy, I'm 22 years old and I'm gonna die broke in poverty. And the reason why I'm gonna die broke in poverty is because I quit my job.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, I did it. Keep watching.
And first things first, Mahira, since I quit my job and have no income now, I need your exact help. I need to start getting paid of this project ASAP, so please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so I get motivation to drop weekly videos. Send this video to your friend and ask him or her to send it to other friend and repeat this process. Help me get to 1,000 subs, it's my main goal right now. Also, if you feel like supporting me directly, please feel free to go to my Patreon and donate so I can get me food, weed and some drip. Welcome to my channel and enjoy watching this video. And what's up my hitters, my name is Big Drip Boy and today we're gonna be talking about something that seems quite important not only for me but I believe for all y'all who be watching this exact video. Otherwise why would you just click on it? It's not no clickbait, so let's get right straight to it. And the topic of discussion for today is what to do with our youth, how not to mess it up and how to take the best of it as an advantage for ourselves. Most of us is either about to graduate from school or university. Some of us is already might be working, exchanging their best part of life, their youth, for some unworthy salary, which I used to do. But those who do it as well, they might be hating their lifestyle, feeling like they're stuck in its cycle, feeling no joy or fulfillment of their job, and feel real need to escape that circle. However, circumstances are set in such a way it feels like impossible for them right now. Well, I feel you, you're not alone, and listen to what I'm gonna say to you. For the past few months, I've been working some BS job which wasn't making me any happier. However, I was getting paid quite good. Still, I wasn't really feeling it, waking up early in the morning, typically at 6 AM, going to a place I don't wanna be at, doing activities I don't wanna do, repetitively, 5 days a week, non-stop. And the job, it was just pushing all the juices out of me. I was dead. I couldn't do nothing else besides this job because since I got home off that job, I just went back to sleep. What is more about this job, I was surrounded by people 40 plus years old with their mentality of nothing is in excess besides this job, which was pushing me so bad. Man, I wanted to quit that position real bad, but I couldn't because I needed that quick money, I needed to pay my bills, my rent, all that type of stuff. Though every morning on my way to job I was brainstorming with ideas, writing different plots and scenarios for my videos, and I actually noticed some real interesting thing at that point. When I wasn't concentrated on projects, my brain was working real differently. It was working kind of useless because all my thoughts I had, it was just daily thoughts going in and out of my head, and it wasn't bringing me any actual value. But since I started actually imagining the process of how these videos will appear, of how am I going to get to my goals, how am I pursue my dreams and all that, it just gave me so much internal motivation. So I just decided to quit my job and just take all my time for making art, for making videos, for making content, music, all that. So it will bring me happiness, and eventually I believe one day gonna bring me enough money to fulfill all my financial needs for my whole life. Hopefully what I'm doing right now is gonna help you or somebody else, maybe your friend or your spouse, in some real important decision-making process. Will play a trigger role in that decision-making process. So you better keep watching this video till the end and share it with your friend too. Well, I believe that with all that happening nowadays in our era, when we have all these YouTube celebrities, rappers, IG stars just soaring with the money. One might throw away 10 or 20 racks a night in the club for the strippers, and another one, some blogger may donate like 10-20 racks for some streamer playing some games just for fun and content, while majority of people must work 9 to 5 hours for the same 10-20 racks for 1 or more years. Isn't that ridiculous? Yeah, it's kinda is, it's kinda is. You gotta understand that today one painting, song, lyrics, or even just one idea might bring you enough money till the rest of your days and give you financial freedom for your whole life. So I really believe that with what's happening nowadays in our era, it's no more point to really actually working 9 to 5 hours in office or building site. But somebody might be saying something like, ooh, Big Dre, but how you say that? Who's gonna build our houses and who gonna provide all the services we actually use when everybody's just doing funny videos, you know, and nobody actually providing any physical value for us? Well, don't get me wrong, there always will be people who do this type of jobs. Majority of people is gonna do that because this is just easier to do. Everybody does that. This is how the system built, and it's been centuries passing by with it. So I really believe majority of people still keep gonna be working on those jobs 9 to 5. You just have to, because you got kids and you got bills, and you just can't give up on everything and just quit it and do what you want to do, you know. But I can't do it because I'm still young, you know, and you can do it because you're most likely young too. Well, I also believe that most people don't really understand that it's gonna be less and less and less demand for human power to fill work positions because robots will do it instead. And how would you feel if you gave your 5 to 10 years to some job and one day you get fired because some AI is taking your place, because it's doing the same tasks quicker than you and need less resources to exist and work eventually? And you know, I think it will actually take place within 5 to 10 to 15 maximum years. Just watch, it's gonna happen. It's already happening, you know. Well, why am I doing all this for? My mother's dad, my granddad, just turned 70 a few weeks ago, and I couldn't visit him because he lives in mid-Russia and I'm staying in Europe right now. So when I gave him a call to tell him happy birthday and gave him all these positive wishes, I told him like, hey granddad, you know, you're in your best ages right now and you just gotta have fun, which he denied. He said, you know man, nobody is really proud to be that old. However, he said that I'm in my best ages right now, in my youth, and he said I really gotta have fun with it, you know, because I'm so much energetic, so much ambitious. I'm basically unstoppable while I'm at these ages, while I'm in my 20s, you know. I'm not even in my mid-20s, I'm in my early 20s right now. So the way he was trying to say this to me is the way he would try to tell him to himself, but he was afraid I'm not gonna listen to him, you know, because young people are not actually tend to listen. However, I'm not that type. I tend to listen, especially when I'm getting advice from somebody more experienced than me, especially when it's from my granddad, you know. So I really listened to him, and what he told me, it was one of the reasons as well why I quit my job, because I was thinking like, man, damn, you know, I'm in my 20s and I'm exchanging my best part of life for somebody's job, you know. So what he said is really got me so much motivated. The understanding of my position within my lifespan and where I'm at right now. You just really gotta understand your position and where you're at the moment, you know. It's really important. This is gonna bring you happiness for living, you know. You just really gotta understand where you're at. You gotta appreciate what you have, and you gotta understand where you're at and who you are. And then I decided like, shit man, you know, I gotta run my bands up, having fun of what I'm doing, not being enslaved by money. I can't exchange my best part of life, my youth, for no unworthy salary and some BS job no more. So yeah, I just quit, man. I just quit, you know, straight up. Fuck it. Yeah. This is what I'm gonna tell you, my haters, my dear haters. Listen to me carefully, please. Right now, you're still young. Blood is boiling in your veins, and you just gotta find something that you're really passionate about and just force all your power into it, you know. When you do it, you have all the chances to fulfill all your financial needs for the rest of your life within the nearest future. Trust me, it is possible. Especially, it's never been as possible as it is nowadays, you know. Well, I'm not calling you to quit whatever you do right now, you know, your job, your school, university or college. Don't do it to quit. Don't react on this video to quit. But if you really feel like you have an idea, if you really got a plan which you're trying to stick to, you know, how the greatest Nipsey Hussle said, RIP to him.
And most important thing, number one, is you got to get rid of doubt. If you got doubt in what you're doing, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? And the way to do that is you have a plan. Because if you got a plan, it's not like just a pipe dream. You have a step-by-step list of things to do to get to your goal. If you don't have that, it's very hard to really have faith in what you're doing. Because as soon as something pop up, it's going to look like the end all. But if you got a game plan of everything you need to do, you know, one thing pop up, well, I still got to do this, and that, so this ain't going to stop me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing pop up, well, I accomplished this 2 things. Since my last obstacle, I only got 3 more things to do. Let me keep pushing. F it. Pretty soon you attained your goal, and then you create another one. But without a game plan and without a strong sense of faith in what you're doing, it's gonna be real hard to accomplish anything.
Nipsey Hussle said, stick to the plan, put persistence in, don't listen to anybody, and you will eventually end up being where you want to be with having what you want to have. This is important right here. But you know, also on the other hand, don't get too much caught up in quitting your job right now, because you know, let me try to be guinea pig first, because I have already quit my job and I have no retreat plan. So let's just see how it works. Let's just see how it works for, like, you know, for a dude who just, you know, quit a job and trying to make a living off doing art and creating content and showing it out to people in the internet. And just, you know, I believe the more you put out, the more you get. So I'm just trying to make content full time now to feed all your needs, my hitters. Just support me and I will support you, you know. This is how the world works. Everybody supports each other and everybody wins, you know. Yeah. I want to tell you also some real important thing right here. So don't waste your youth on some bullshit. Life is given of two main resources. It's time and it's money. It's also energy, but I'm not talking about energy because we all have energy. We all young who watching this video, we all have it. So what we need is time and we need money. Time is something, I'm gonna say some basic stuff, but it's really important when you hear it, you know? Well, time is something that you are given when you get born. And you live this life to get the financial resources, unless you just, you know, born in a rich family and you already have it. So yeah, you need those two resources, and you can also exchange your time to get resources, or when you got a lot of, money resources, or when you got a lot of financial resources, you can give it to somebody to save you on time for doing some tasks other people can do it for you. That's just how it works. It's so simple, you just gotta find the balance with it. So what I'm trying to say right here is that, for example, if you're young and you go to club, take some drugs, you know, at those moments you actually lose, because you waste both resources, both time and both money. You're just wasting it, you're just throwing it away in the garbage, you know. Don't do that, please, don't do that. Just stay concentrated on your goals, on your achievements, and just keep grinding. Yes, I go to clubs too sometimes, but I do it rather rare. However, I know people who go to clubs on a weekly basis and they waste a lot of their time and their money actually out there, you know. That's crazy, that's just straight crazy. Those people probably won't win this game eventually. This is a lose-lose, double lose, because you lose both money and you lose basically time too. It's stupid as hell, you know. To win a game, you need those resources. I should have called this episode the game of life. Whatsoever, I wish you, my hitters, to each and every of you, to find your real passion in life and never quit it. You know, you can quit everything else but your passion. Never let your passion go, because this is the only way which can bring you joy and happiness, when you're gonna be achieving your goals with your passion. It was Big Drew Boy. Пока-пока.